So this is fun because Amy and I are usually the ones getting interviewed by you and Mike. Now I get to do a little role reversal here.
Don't ask me any hard questions. No, I'm still working out of the attic. March 24th, I started working up there, and the company's plan, I think, is right through the new year for me to keep doing that. So I'm home for a while still.
Gotcha, gotcha. Well, we have a live stream every night, and we work at interviews. And I know that you had planned to come in to do an interview, as we've had many of our local celebs, such as yourself. But you couldn't come in because you're on self quarantine for traveling to a place out of state. I know why. So why don't you tell us why you're traveling out of state? Because of course we're going to get into that.
Well, my son Owen
Don't be modest.
was fortunate enough to be drafted by the New Mexico Ice Wolves of the NAHL back in July, and they had their main tryout camp in Wisconsin about a week and a half ago. So we went out to do that, and things went really well. He made the team. So now we're just waiting on when he moves to Albuquerque. Still, they have an idea of when they want to start training camp based on when the season is supposed to begin, but I'm not sure they're real confident that the season is going to get off the ground when they think it is. So, but either way, that's why we were in Wisconsin, and we traveled back, and we've both been laying low here for the last 10 days.
Yeah.
So we've known each other about 10 years or so, and one of the more fun aspects of our friendship over the last 6 or 7 of those years is we have boys that are pretty close in age and both play high-level hockey. So it's fun. Owen's a little bit older than Liam, but they're kind of along similar paths. So it's been a lot of fun. They're taking different trajectories, but it's been a lot of fun, kind of trading notes as we've gone along here, and the boys have been progressing and working really hard along the way.
Yeah, it really has been. It's been fun, and it's to have people that are going through the same sorts of things, like the ups and the downs, and all the little mini dramas that come along from time to time. It's been great. I've really valued you being a resource, and lots of other folks over with the Junior Sabres, and then just all around youth hockey in town. It's been a lot of help to have folks like yourself, and I know Owen has appreciated getting to know Liam over the years too.
Yeah.
I think it was my tweet to the is it Ice Wolves? They had Owen do a little video saying he's from Buffalo, and I said sign this kid right now in caps, and they did. So I'm taking credit for it.
Yeah, no, it was all you, man. Yeah, it was. I don't think I told you about the exit meeting was pretty funny. Like he really, I've never seen him play better. Like he delivered at a moment for him. It was a big moment. He really wanted to make this team, wanted to make a good impression. And I don't know how much rope he had with them, but he just was fantastic. He gave up 2 goals all weekend in games that were like 6-5, 9-6, like were the score. So he really played well. And we sat down with the coach after that, and the guy just started talking about their plans, and didn't actually say congratulations or anything. And so we're 15 minutes into this meeting, and some of what we've been through. It's been a long wait for him to find a home to play junior hockey. So I'm waiting to hear, you've made the team, and it never was really said. So we're 15 minutes into this meeting. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be an idiot, but did he make your team or what? What is even happening? And the guy just laughed and said, I'm sorry, I thought it was obvious. Yeah, yes, he made the team.
Well,
that's why we're talking about what's going to happen in New Mexico and all this other stuff. It was perfect.
That's awesome.
And I don't know if I told you this or not, but I got in a little trouble because the game was on Live Barn, and it was my mother-in-law's birthday, and we had her over for her birthday dinner, and I was watching the game. So I got yelled. I was watching the game on Live Barn during her birthday celebration, but I did get a chance to watch during that. So
We appreciate the support.
So with the 11 day, I had a really good conversation. Amy and I did with Dan Dunleavy. It was really cool because as I said early on, our event is community based, right? From the players to the volunteers, to us. But what really makes it kind of cool to some of the participants is folks like yourself and the Sabres alumni, RJ, Rob Ray, Dan Dunleavy, Duffer. All these guys graciously all accept coming here, doing interviews, calling the play-by-play, playing. So it's really cool to have you guys. Everybody knows, whether it be from the radio or the TV. It makes it, it puts the Buffalo stamp on it even more. And it's really, I guess what I'm trying to say is thank you for doing that. And I know that you and Mike have graciously had us in the studio many times, and it means a lot, and it helps us get the word out, and it helps us raise more money for our beneficiaries.
Well, we're always flattered to be involved in any way, and any help that we can provide. I think as I've kind of already alluded to, the hockey community, even within Buffalo, is very tightly knit. It's another way that group within the greater Buffalo good can demonstrate like the strength and the power and the willingness to pitch in and help out. So I'm always like definitely up for getting the word out and doing anything we can to help you out. I'm pretty bummed out that this timing of this thing coincided with me and Owen not being able to come down there and be a part of the thing in person, and even have him play. So that's a bummer for us, but we're always happy to help for sure.
Well, the media all-stars are happy because I know Al Davis would have grabbed Owen and put him in goal. So the fact that he can't, there's a team that's happy that he can't play. And speaking of that, the other part of one of the more fun parts of the event is not all the time do parents get to play with their kids, and I certainly do, and I know you did, and today we had a group of father and sons play, and I know you got a chance to play with I don't remember if it was last year or the year before, but that's a really cool aspect of it too, and we really it's a lot of fun to be able to play with your kid.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. It was an incredible experience. It was really powerful emotionally, being on the ice, knowing why we were there, and participating with Owen at his age now. I was helping coach him when he was 9, 10, 11 years old. So it's been a long time since I've been on the ice with him when he was at the level that he was at. Sadly, I'm at a level now that's more like a 9 or 10-year-old. So that was kind of disappointing for me.
Paths are crossing.
But it was really great to take part in. It was really moving. I mean, I remember being there when you guys finished off the initial one that was just the original 40 that played in shifts. And that was a powerful moment, like being there to witness that. And I would say for me personally, emotionally, being on the ice and taking part in 2 years ago was very moving.
Do you I guess I've never asked you this, but is there any particular person that you play in honor or support of?
We've had quite a bit of experience, sadly. My mom's side of the family, her dad passed away. Well, I was a kid, so he might have been in his 60s, and that was stomach cancer. Her mom lived to be 93, but eventually, it came quick and got her. Her sister, my mom's sister, passed away from cancer, early 70s. And my older sister Patty is a breast cancer survivor. So we've had quite a bit of it in particular on my mom's side of the family.
Gotcha. Well, we somehow pulled off a ball hockey event, so be glad you didn't have to play. It's running around on our old bones isn't the best, although you've run quite a bit, so maybe you do better than I would. We're gonna try to get this thing back on tracks for next year, and hopefully COVID is non-existent at that time, or we're beyond it as a society, and we get back on the ice. And if that's the case, I hope you consider playing again, and hopefully we can get maybe me, you, Liam, and Owen all on the same team.
Oh, we would love that. I'd love to have an opportunity to do that for sure.
With that, I guess I'll let you go. I really appreciate the time. I look forward to seeing you in person again. I know you probably got another couple of days or so, but when the time is right, we'll get together and maybe we'll have a beer in the attic. I'll bring over some 11-day power pills.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. We'll do. Yeah, much love to you and Amy and the whole crew, all the volunteers, everybody doing what they're doing, all the players. I mean, just keep going, man. You guys are great.